All right, I'm on hole number 7 of the 2020 Community Cup. Tuesday's qualifying round in the Rookie Division. And we're at Namhi Cliffs. And in these last 2 holes, you've got to get an eagle on 8. And you really want to get an Albie on 9. You really want to have an Albie on your scorecard every round so that you can be in that tiebreaker deal, because there's going to be so many people that are getting Albies on these holes. And I haven't picked up anything special. So I got 3 holes here to get it done, and it'd be nice to get it started on this par 3. So it's hole number 6. And I'm not sure, turn my alarm off here. I'm not sure if my adjustment, because I'm coming at it with a Grizzly in my upper developed account, and I've got like 4.4 ball guide. So, I mean, you can like take it right to the cup. But here I don't have 4.4 ball guide. I'm going to bring a, let's see here. I'm trying to stay to the left on that cup, or that hole. I'm trying to bring it in from the left and bring it back to the right to the cup because it's flatter, and I can try and take that right hand drop out of play. Let's see. Saturn is a choice. My backbone. It's going to be one of those two. Obviously, the backbone's more accurate. Ball guide is the same. Let's check out this B52, even though it's here. Let's see. Okay, it's more accurate. Ball guide's a little better. We don't need, we're engaging just a little teeny bit. My upper developed account, I'm at 2.5 backspin and 1.5 left-hand side spin. And it's 1.5 per ring here, and I'm doing a 20% wind adjustment. I'm going to try my B52 just because it's got some accuracy, and I don't need that top spin and that little bit of backspin. I need 2.5 backspin, and it's got 2.5 backspin. I'm going to try it. Let's try it. Let's put that B52 to the test here. I'm going to write that down in my notes because I don't have that in my notes. Long iron. B52 is 1.5. B52, is that right? 1.5? Yeah, it's close. 1.5, 1.6. I'm going to do a 1.5. I'm going to think that it's a little more accurate than what it looks. In my upper developed account, I'm bringing a Marlin. Now let's see what kind of distance we have with that B52. Yeah, that distance will work. Because I think with the Grizzly, it's at like 126. So that should give me a similar look at it. We'll try it out, and let's make sure. Did I actually put the B52 in my bag? That's the question. Or did I just look at the B52? I've had that happen where I looked at, okay, B52 is in the bag. Go. Let's change out. Let's make sure I have every option available to me. Backbone. So if I get out there and I don't like the look, I've got every option that I have available. One of the benefits of having multiple bags. I know the whole deal. I know, like if you start a clan and you want to have your own clan and you want to start it up and do the whole thing, that's great. But if you're the only person in the clan, you're probably going to stay at one bag forever. And it is worth joining a clan that you can get multiple bags. And like in our clan, we've started up a second and a third clan, and we have team members that have stepped up and wanted to run a clan, and so they've started a clan, a secondary clan for the clan, and we'll probably, by the time this is done, we may have, who knows how many we'll end up with. Okay, I'm going to come out 3 rings off. I'm going to do 2.5, which is all I have, and 1.5. I want to be just a little bit farther back. Okay, so it's 3-1, and I'm doing a 20% wind adjustment, so that's going to be 6, so that's 3-7. There's 3.5. So that was 2.5 rings. That was 3-6, 3-7, right in that neighborhood. See if distance is right. Distance wasn't bad. was a little short. If I would have been on trajectory, it was a little teeny short. So maybe a little teeny bit more left-hand side spin. And the way I really should be setting that shot up, because there's no, like if you're triangulating something and you're doing a search pattern, it's always best if you can have two coordinates. So the only coordinate I have is I'm putting my blue ring up against the rough up there, but I could be forward or I could be back. And so what I need to do is set it up 3 rings off, put on the 2.5 backspin, and then dial it to the cup with the side spin, and use the side spin to dial it to the cup, because this is one of those ones where if you move it to the left, the ball guide tip waggles and it goes to the right, and if you move it to the right, it goes to the left. And so the landing spot down there is such that if you hit it great to the left or the right, it may not respond like it normally would. You may end up, it may be one of those holes, and we had a hole in a tournament here not too long ago, that if you hit to the left, you'd end up to the right. If you hit to the right, you'd end up to the left, because it changed your trajectory. And it wasn't that you were off in your setup, it's this, that you had to hit it perfect. If you hit it anything other than perfect, it was not going to respond properly. I like my chances of getting a hole-in-one on this with this account, because I think we can, if you've got lower developed stuff, I think we can dial this one in. But you do not want to drop off over there on the side that my opponent was, because you can very easily end up in the rough. All right, that was hole 7. Didn't get any hole-in-ones. I came super close on this one to getting a hole-in-one using the rough bump, and using my level 3 sniper. When are clubs playable? You have to look at your clubs when you get them. Just because it's a low-level club and it's not, I will tell you right now, that sniper is not something that I would bring out. That level 3 sniper is not something that I would play in one-on-one, because it doesn't give me utility. It would actually hamper me. I mean, there's times when it would be the right club, but there's a lot of times where you're like, damn, this club sucks, because it's level 3. And so, when you're playing a one-on-one, what clubs you need. But when you're in a tournament, you have to really look at your clubs, because maybe that club that you're like, that club is crap, it doesn't work in one-on-one. It may not work in one-on-one, but it may work great in a tournament on that particular hole and that particular shot. But the goal is to get birdies on all those par 3s at an absolute minimum, and we cannot afford to drop. We have to hold on to anything we pick up in this, and you cannot afford, with a lower developed account, to be dropping shots on a par 3. So, not the hole-in-one I was looking for, but I will take a birdie on a par 3 every day. All right, that was hole 7 of the 2020 Community Cup and Tuesday's qualifying round in the Ricky division. Thanks for watching.